I don't want to be recorded. Like,
oh, okay. But
this is happening. You can walk away. I'm going to throw this back and walk.
Are you?
I can go again. I smoke a little bit a day.
You leave grape nuts all over here.
What is happening?
Come on.
It's everywhere.
Clean up.
There.
Oh.
Let's go to the roads,
I
please.
can't believe you just ate that.
You can't? I believe it.
They're a little soggy.
It is elephant that you are crazy.
They taste like shoes.
Oh.
I smell
Smells like
feet.
feet.
I smell feet.
You are crazy. You just ate that right off the floor.
Oh, I don't think those are great.
Oh, boy.
I don't think those
I don't
are
think
great
that's a
nuts.
grape nut.
That is beyond the 3-second rule. Way beyond.
I think that might be dog duty.
Bless it.
Ladies and gentlemen, those were not grape nuts that I ate.
Ugh.
I kept finding more and more of it on the floor, and I thought it was grape nuts because it looked just like it. My cat threw up, and I must have stepped in it, and that's what I ate.
Disgusting.
I thought it was grape nuts. I ate cat vomit right here on television. It's disgusting. It's on the bottom of my shoe, and I thought it was grape nuts, and it's cat vomit. I'm going to throw up.
Not hard at all to find snowbanks like this, or even bigger from some of the snow that's... Oh, it's tough.
And you can see people like this person behind me are going extremely slow. This is on the side road here, but even on the highway, no one's going the exact speed limit. I would say around 40 miles an hour. Some people are going even slower than that. So it's extremely slippery. I actually just fell on the pavement.
Your heater going? I'm sorry. Whoop. Is that Deidre? Oh, okay.
So
we're going to take this one.
Now that we're here at the trunk of the tree, I want to show you more about this tree. Now look where... Oh, I apologize. I just fell in the ground bin.
15 years, they said he hasn't had to close, and he's already closed twice so far in 2014. The wind is beginning to pick up here in Lowell, and again, not really more accumulating snow, but just a biting, granular, kind of slushy, icy snow.
I just got off the phone with the First Energy spokeswoman. Whoa. And we just got hit with a blast of snow from a plow truck. But anyway.
Well, hello there, tall drink of water. Happy New Year's, people.
Happy New Year!
Say something to the nation.
We got 5 minutes till 2014, and we're going to fuck shit up. Yeah.
Whoa, you got to watch your language now. This is a family channel, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right, have fun. Happy New Year.
Coming up, I'm right here in Times Square, and I know he's here somewhere, and I cannot wait for the moment I can say I met...
I think he was the one to say
Hi, you guys. So I'm here with Richard and Katie from the Utah Nordic Alliance of Utah, and you guys are teaching me how to cross-country ski. So give us some bass. Okay. Yes. Now I'm going to toss it back to you guys. I just slipped and fell. So we'll have more, but tell people the basics of coming up here and paying $7.
Wow.
Very
hard
cool.
work out
It
there.
is hard work, yes.
You can you can fall, but as long as you keep getting back up.
Yeah.
Right?
Cross-country skiing is hard work.
Yeah.
It's really a cool environment, guys. So we're going to send it back to you in the Toasty Warm studio.
Plow drivers like it. They've been able to come in and really clear the streets really nicely. In fact, they've cleared it so much that people have put on their scarves and their hats and their big coats, and we've seen a couple of people walking down the street. Now that they've been plowed, we've seen a couple of people jogging down the street, and they are on the street because the sidewalks are still pretty thick. Now, we spoke to some people earlier today about...
This is Prime News, first at 5:30.
Kia ora, good evening.
Very hairy tummy.
She's like, who are you and where is he?
Thanks, James. They received a report of a suspicious man trying to get a child into his car in the 500 block of Jefferson Avenue. The person who called police, there I am.
This is KBAK Eyewitness News Morning.
Well,
عودة للشأن المغربي حيث نظم أمس مرصد حماية
Good evening, I'm Oprah.
Anything coming up on OWN we should know about?
It's a great season for OWN. Tonight's the big finale for the have and have-nots. Transfer.
Oh, Larry hung up on Oprah.
That's not a valid extension.
You know what? I had had enough of her.
Here with us this morning. Excuse me.
It'd be nice to be out there right now.
Oh, well, the studio had a little bit of a ruckus. We'll have to see what that's about.
And the federal government. Whoa. Hello.
Okay. Meanwhile, this chick is so batshit, you know. I mean, excuse me, you know what? Excuse me.
Yeah, so we've got some angry exchanges going on. While the meeting was still going on, the mayor
he's attacked somebody. The mayor has. That is Councilor Pam McConnelly, another councilor. He ran at her and grabbed her.
Live in North Fort Myers, Christina Lesbian, ABC 7.
I want to bring in some of the fans. How nervous were you guys watching this game?
I was really nervous. Fuck her right in the pussy.
Okay, we just disregard that altogether. You can tell things are getting a little bit wild.
From where? We just came from shopping at L'Occitane. It's the only store that's open on 86th Street because my man here did so well on his test. He just wanted some hand lotion, and we went up and got it, but now they're closing.
Now, let me ask you. You got good marks, and you wanted hand lotion? I guess because it's cold, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I'm going to make sure our hands stay moisturized. Have a great night.
That's good. From where?
We just came from shopping at L'Occitane. It's the only store that's open on 86th Street because my man here did so well on his test. He just wanted some hand lotion, and we went up and got it, but now they're closing.
Now, let me ask you. You got good marks, and you wanted hand lotion? I guess because it's cold, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I'm going to make sure our hands stay moisturized. Have a great night.
That's good.
News, Lahore.
Een overzicht uit de kranten dan.
Wow, don't you love how the wind can just change directions like that at the drop of a hat? Anyway, ITD officials say do not drive in this. It is incredibly dangerous.
Oh. Oh.
Madame. And the energy is extremely intense, I can tell you. According to the Sheriff's Department, no major disturbances. Everything has gone pretty smoothly. They say they've only had a couple arrests related to people who were drinking a little bit too much. Live in West Hollywood.
Fucking hot.
Whoa! I'm sorry. Christina Pascucci, KTLA 5 News. Back to you guys.
Yeah, he might be one of those that's been drinking a little. That is going to be a headache this morning, though, Ann.
That sounds awful. I do not feel for the people stuck in that. All right, thanks, Hank. Or I do feel for them. I do feel for them.
Yeah.
I do not want to be them.
Eat it, people.
Oh, my. All right, so now for your morning tech news. If you like... I'm going to lose it, Hank. You have to stop dancing back there. I'm going to lose it. All right, if you'd like a holiday kiss, you might want to invest in a drone. Okay, here's the story. I'm sorry.
Do povo na ponta da língua, onde é que a gente vai? Olha lá, os turistas croatas, tudo bem. Todo mundo muito simpático, todo mundo hermano aqui, pega de surpresa.
There has been a lot of interest in the Gold Suns, and they are going to start favourites.
This summer, many of us will try to cool ourselves at swimming pools, maybe the river, lake, or a beach somewhere.
A couple falling off of this boat in Key Largo, staying afloat for more than 14 hours, ending up in Hallandale Beach before being saved before things could get any worse.
What a night. If you love drama, then you're a very happy person tonight. Never a dull moment with these Kings. At times, it looked like it wasn't going to happen. Then an incredible moment occurred late in the second overtime against the Rangers.
Now, what do you think about this season? You guys didn't get it.
LeBron did what he had to do. The team didn't help him that much, though. So, hey, shit happens.
Don't split your pants, honey. I'm worried about your pants. I'll tell you what. Did you hear that? I warned him. Now, the only time I split my
eating too much food. They'll need airspace, that type of stuff.
There are gay CEOs of major companies, and I reached out to many of them, and I have to say I got an extremely cool reception. Not one would allow to be named.
Well,
in the column.
I think Tim Cook is fairly open about the fact that he's gay at the head of Apple, isn't he? Oh dear, was that an error?
Wow.
I don't know.
Fight, two kids duking it out, but it takes a scary twist. Well, this isn't the twist. Nobody came in with a gun, but one of the boys' fathers stepped in, and we'll tell you more about what happened then in just a moment.
Despite earning more than $100 million since they left the White House, Clinton tells the Guardian newspaper her and her husband are still, quote, not truly well off. Really? And she says they're unlike other multimillionaires because, quote, we've done it through the dint of hard work. Okay. Yeah, okay. Southerly winds are going to be with us. Whoa. Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry. This is live on air. That was way bigger than what we just felt earlier. That was well over 4.0 magnitude. I can tell you that much right now. Let me finish this forecast, and then, forgive me, it actually scared me. That's how powerful that one was.
Check out this view, and I'm sorry, I'm suffering from hiccups all of a sudden. This should be interesting, right? See, there it goes again. Before we start to see that mix out, we'll see a couple of showers. We're starting to see some improvements, and then that should quickly mix out. For the highlands, excuse me, I'll see the clouds in place. Showers this morning. Showers, isolated showers, that chance of showers. And then into the weekend.
It's not 104 in Copper Harbor, I can tell you that, and it's not 103 either. 40 though in Munising, and temperatures are in the 30s and 40s, not in the 90s and over 100.
Put the beach ball on the grill and no, don't do that. Don't do that. We don't want to cover a story.
Well, you can see the level of expectancy. You can see the level of expectancy.
All right, so here they're going to start doing some hits. Some stuff.
Whoa! Yeah, live television, baby. Yeah, that's how we do it. Oh, again. Oh. You okay?
Fall down, go boom. That's definitely illegal.
That's illegal. You all right?
And there's John, Bulldog John, out of focus.
Make his first appearance. But in this case, LaBeouf did not have that, and LaBeouf obviously kept on moving during the course of this scenario, avoiding all cameras, unlike myself, who couldn't avoid a fan just now trying to kiss me.
We're under a winter weather warning right now. Here's a live look at the Fox 6 snow stick. This is out on the weather deck.
They're expecting 5 to 8 inches. Can you handle that?
I guess. I don't even know what 5 to 8 inches looks like, so.
Picking up some snow, are we? Yes, we are. In Princeton, we picked up 9 inches of snow. Bill Ricca had 7, the biggest amount that I could find, almost as big as me, about 9 inches.
All right, so I've got my trusty stopwatch, and here they come down the hill. It looks like Ruben is in the lead, and here comes Al. And that was a bad idea. At Riverside Park, Rob Leth, Global News.
Там внизу в трибунных помещениях все давно уже... Блять.
It is a sloppy, slippery mess. Oh, watch out, sir. Okay, I'm so sorry. And we've just watched this gentleman. This is what happens when you're, you can fall very quickly here.
Who's going to win this battle of the lumberjacks? That's comes up next. I'm putting my money on Clayton.
Just going to move back to the main set. I know this has happened before, but here we are. If I sidle in, you can pretend that you haven't noticed. Here we are.
The school's CEO, Barbara Byrd Bennett, also released a written statement today. She spoke of hoping for a very smooth and safe transition, and she plans to work on that throughout the summer. Be warned, police are on the lookout, and if you get a fine, it's unlikely you'll do that.
AT&T store here in Houston were robbed at gunpoint because people knew that they were there with their cell phones, and there were a few people there. So I want people to be aware that if you decide that you're going to come out and wait in line, you got to take that into consideration.
Hello,
and I rushed over here from MetLife doing the game with John, the Jets-Bucks game, because you guys announced this morning that what other artists are going to be joining Bruno Mars during the halftime show. So I'm excited to hear about that. Hopefully I can meet them. And straight next time, can you tell me to wear a little sunscreen? This is from Jets-Bucks. Are you joking?
Un darba zonās un vietās metāliskās skavas.
Покажешь? Обязательно? Вот, покажи.
Имя и фамилию скажи.
An den tiefer gelegenen Gebieten es etwas rübergeschwappt ist. Im Moment hofft man hier in Norddeich, dass der Wind so lausch bleibt, wie er im Moment ist und vor allen Dingen, dass er weiterhin aus südwestlichen Richtungen weht. Denn dann kann der Ebbstrom, der jetzt inzwischen eingesetzt hat, ungehindert in die Nordsee abfließen.
Clemson Tigers opening week when we were here. You didn't believe they beat Georgia. Who you got? Who you got? Who you got?
I'm believing in number 5 too, the 5th-year senior Taj Boyd. I think with this crowd, one of the best atmospheres in college football, and the defensive line, defensive tackles and defensive ends that Clemson has, they get enough pressure on Jameis Winston. Maybe he makes a mistake, and I think Clemson wins the ball game.
What is going on behind you, Colin? Hold on. Hey, bucket. Bucket. No, bucket him. That's a sloppy body. All right. That's a sloppy body.
KTVU has just learned the names of the 4 pilots who were on board the flight. They are Captain Sum Ting Wong, Wee Tu Lo, Ho Lee Fook, and Bang Ding Ao.
Man-made extinctions have even happened before. I guess we hunted the dildo into extinction. But
biting the tyre, puncturing it. The cop changed the tyre, but when he returned, the bull mastiff cross again attacked his tyre, again puncturing it. Another sergeant came to the officer's aid, but he too had his tyre attacked and punctured. So an animal control officer was called in, but yes, he too had his tyre attacked and punctured.
Een overzicht uit de kranten dan.
This is Prime News. First at 5:30.
Kia ora, good evening.
Very hairy tummy. She's like,
Who are you and where is he?
Thanks, James. They received a report of a suspicious man trying to get a child into his car in the 500 block of Jefferson Avenue. The person who called police, there I am.
This is KBAK Eyewitness News Mornings.
Well,
عودة للشأن المغربي حيث نظم أمس مرصد حماية
Good evening, I'm Oprah.
Anything coming up on OWN we should know about?
It's a great season for OWN. Tonight's the big finale for the have and have-nots. Transfer.
Oh, Larry hung up on Oprah.
That's not a valid extension.
You know what? I ain't had enough of her.
Hi, you guys. So I'm here with Richard and Katie from the Utah Nordic Alliance of Utah, and you guys are teaching me how to cross-country ski. So give us some bigs. Okay. Yes. Now I'm going to toss it back to you guys. I just slipped and fell. So
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I want to let everyone know that technically LAX is still accepting incoming flights, but we are doing that at less than our half of our normal arrival rate. We are
Right now, we've got about 400, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, Happy New Year, everybody. All right, Chicago, you ready? Now, I think in China, they're celebrating the Year of the Dog. So here we go. Woo! We'll be...
If I could be so bold, it makes a beautiful program.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm with you here. Jungle Bob's here.
Wow.
This is like cutting your teeth.
She'll actually stay on
She'll stay right there if you
my
just
chest.
stay calm. Anything goes wrong, yell out for Dylan. He's here to help you. Okay? A very, very cool amphibian. Now here's the frog. So people are afraid of frogs? Usually not, right?
This is a huge frog, though.
There's a frog. There's a frog.
Wow.
I don't know why I signed up for this.
This is BBC News. I'm Carol Walker.
When on space missions, astronauts get used to eating freeze-dried foods, but today there's something fresh.
Gotta say, it seems like a better idea than eating food grown on Uranus. Let's take a look at the game of the night.
Investigators say Stevenson and 26-year-old Michael Fleet escaped from Blackburn Correctional Complex Saturday night.
Right? That's another.
I'm going to try this.
Do I do what?
Make Kool-Aid.
No, I don't make Kool-Aid.
At times when either they are trying to target civilians because the women blend in with the civilians, or when they are trying to change the nature of the profile.
My wife calls it, it's like, since when did you become the fat guy on that show? it's the same
He's always been.
You've always been.
Oh,
was that Ginger?
Oh, my God.
She didn't know. Wow.
Joining me now, former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee, who's the host of Huckabee, right here on the Fox News Channel. He's also a former Republican presidential candidate.
You'd be right to be skeptical. Thousands of additional skateboarders. Yeah, good. I'm good.
This was a close race, but only for a short while. Once the votes and ballots started rolling in from, one of the larger counties, or some of the larger counties.
Coming up, new reports cite White House officials calling Israeli Prime Minister all kinds of crazy words. And we'll have more on that later. We'll look at strained U.S.-Israel relations coming up next.
And for more now on what we can expect from this winter blast, let's bring in Weather Channel meteorologist Mike Seidel. He's in Sugar Mountain, North Carolina. Hi, Mike.
Why?
Well, obviously, Mike, not quite ready for us, but let's turn to some other news we're following on this Saturday night.
It's likely one of those international cities might... No! You scared the shit out. We're working here, man.
The only suspect in a sex assault at SDSU will not be charged.